Do you struggle to finish projects? Well, I might have the notebook for you. You're still going to have to put in the work, but maybe this is the planner that makes it all click. Let's take a look. Some of the basics for the finally finished journal is 244 pages. It is A5 in size. It comes with 2 gold ribbons, an elastic closure strap, and a pocket in the back with 3 sheets of gold star stickers. The cover is leather, not leather, faux leather soft, so it's not like an Archer and Olive hardcover notebook where it's like rigid and not going to move. This one is soft and flexible. I don't mind a soft, flexible cover as long as it holds up to wear and tear over the 13 weeks that this notebook is meant to cover. It has gold embossing on the cover, says finally finished journal. I love this detail of the gold star, and it has an edition 1 down at the bottom. And on the back, it has a quote from the Passion Planner founder. It says, "It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to start." I'm not going to make any comments about that quote. So that is everything that is included in the actual physical notebook. The website also has a tutorial to kind of show you how to use it. And if you're unsure about buying this, because it is $50 unless you get it in a sale, there are free sample pages to download. I will leave a link in the description to the finally finished journal. So now let's dig into what pages actually come in the notebook. Digging into the book now, we will open it up. Of course, we have our standard nameplate page. It has a date to put started, a space to put the started and finished date, as well as your intention for this journal. And the first set of pages is a letter from the founder and some key benefits. And the tutorial online said that this notebook combines gaming, neuroscience, and self-help. Now, I have previously gone through the Heroes Journal planners. I will link those above, which also combine gaming and planning. We have a page for our tutorial and a setup tools and terms page. So there's things like side quest, tasks you finished today unrelated to reaching your boss goal, which, by the way, she calls your kind of big goal, your main goal, the boss goal throughout. And when I was watching the tutorials, I got kind of tired of the term boss goal. And then we move into a how to use your daily layouts. So the yellow here represents what you do the night before. The green is day of, and the blue is after game time. So sitting down every night, going through, planning out what you're going to do the next day. The next day, what's your schedule? What other things do you have going on? Space for doodling. And then kind of a how did the day go situation here before you flip and do the same for the next day. We have my life vision, and this just kind of reminds me of Mad Libs. It says things like, my days feel blank, and the flow of my everyday life is filled with blank. So you just go through, fill in the blanks. Then we have a player profile, who I am at my best, and you're going to go through each of these words and rate them on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being not you, 5 being the most like you, and star your top 3 in each column, and then circle the one you want to work on the most. So just kind of like who I am and who I want to be. We have my life map with 4 areas of life: purpose, health, wealth, and relationships. And then off of each of those are several branches where you can jot down thoughts, ideas, goals, and just kind of brainstorm what you want in each area of life. And then we get into the boss goal cheat sheet. And so this is where you put your big goal for the 13 weeks, quarter, whatever you want to call it. Give your why, some starting stats, leveling up. So by day 30, blank. Boost, skills I have, someone who's beaten this boss before, 1 strategy I'll use, obstacles and solutions, and today's boss task. It says, choose 1 action to take today to move the mission forward. Then you have a space to goal dump your tasks, and then a spot to delegate those tasks. So you got your top priorities, so the things that are really going to push you forward in that goal. Do after top priority or delegate. So if there's something that you can pass off to your spouse, your kids, maybe something to do with the house, you'd put that there. Avoid or use to gain momentum. Avoid, not worth your time. And the video goes into this more in depth, but it's just it's basically like, these are the things that you're going to do. This one, you might do it. This one, you don't need to do it. Then we start our daily adventure. So there are 7 of these, followed by your weekly checkpoint and power up. And each of the daily adventure pages has 6 different sections. So it reminds you, prep the night before. So you're going to put in your boss goal and the boss goal for the month. Then you're going to put in your 3 top boss tasks. Extra credit, so if there's anything else that you hope to get to during the day, put those there. Don't necessarily need to do those type thing. And then day of, you have game time, which is you put in your hours of the day. You have 9 dark boxes here, so you could have 9 hours of the day. Split those into half-hour units. Side quests completed, other tasks logged. And there's like a little plus sign down the middle of the page so you can see where the middle is. And then you could also then easily section this off into smaller parts. Side quests would be, you know, oh, I have to dust the living room today. Or other tasks like that that aren't necessarily your goal task, but still need to get done. And then at the bottom, you have your fill in after game time. So at night, you're going to sit down, you're going to rate today's alive activity: rest, expression, love, play, good things that happened. Then it has a task to fill out tomorrow's plan, 2 minutes. Tidy workspace, 2 minutes. Tomorrow's small shift with a blank line. And then you can fill in your mood. And this has a very tiny, very light 1 through 10, so you can rate your day on a scale of 1 to 10. And we will flip ahead to the weekly checkpoint. So you have a this week, my biggest win. You got a little rating scale of how happy you were with your progress, an important decision, 3 things you have extra appreciation for. Did I say yes to something I wanted to say no to? If so, why? What adjustments will I make? life domain checkpoint 1 through 10, with 10 being excellent, and you have a box for each of those 4 areas. You have a little free space for whatever you need, 1 energizing activity to add, and 1 draining to remove. And what is one thing, if completed, would make next week an automatic win? Then we go into what they call power-ups. Build your weekly, build your focus fortress. So at the end of every week, they have what they call a power-up. There are 13 different ones in here. So we have focus. There is, for noise, it says protect your ears, protect your focus, use noise-canceling headphones, earplugs, or play your favorite non-distracting music. And let's face it, willpower is not enough. And then you have a little box if you did those, and a space to write in how many out of the 14 did you do. And then it just repeats like that. So week 2, the power up is your inner coach. Some different things here. Week 3, we have resistance. Week 4, claim your wins. Week 5, fall in love with the game. Week 6, from action to identity. Week 7, your hero's journey. Week 8, the alignment check. Week 9, the compound effect. Week 10, it's getting harder to open, the ripple effect. Week 11, you are not meant to do this alone. Week 12, the one regret of the dying. And your last one is week 13, gratitude. And then at the very end of the notebook, we have 15 pages of dot grid. We have another letter from the founder and credits. I don't think I've ever seen a planner with credits in it, so that's kind of cool. Overall, this is an interesting planner. My biggest, it kind of creased up there. All right, well, this is going to chunk up as you write in it or if you sticker in it. My biggest thing with this one is I don't like the term boss goal, and it is like throughout this entire book. I could probably easily ignore that. I do like the daily setup where you have a goal, the monthly focus, the top 3 for the day. You have a timeline. I probably wouldn't use this stuff at the bottom. I like having the blank page so you can jot anything extra down. You can do some mind maps, whatever you need in this space. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, the free star stickers, they go on your 3 daily things if you complete them. So you get a gold star. So that's kind of cool. This could be something I use next year for my HB90 and split it up by my 3 areas. So like area 1, 2, and 3. And then I've got some space here to put extra things. And I could also do more over here rather than just focusing on one boss goal. I don't know. I'm not 100% sold on this, and I will say I'm glad I didn't spend the $50 on this. I ordered it when it first came out, and she had it on like some kind of special sale for like 20 or 25 bucks. I don't think this is worth $50. At least not for me. If it works for you, I think that's awesome. I could see where this could work for some people. I just don't think this is it for me. Let me know in the comments how you would use this. And be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, stay curious and keep creating.